What up? What up? Good morning. Hope everybody good on this Tuesday. Before we get started, I want you guys to hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and hit share, man, and also hit that bell. We got a few things I want to talk about this morning. A little NBA, a little NFL. Might want to touch on a little college also at the end. We had a lot of games yesterday on MLK, NBA wise. Two of the bigger games were Brooklyn Nets versus Milwaukee Bucks. And also at the end, we had the Los Angeles Lakers versus Golden State Warriors. And the first game I want to talk about is the Brooklyn Nets game. Harden and Durant, lethal combination, man. Good 1-2 punch. Them guys played when they was young guys in the league back in OKC. Now they're older. They're more wiser players. They look real good. I think they're the first two players to play together to average 30 points apiece and back-to-back nights. That's nice. I don't like the way Harden forced his way out of Houston, but I think he's happy now with Durant, and Durant's happy to have him. That's the 1-2 punch. I wonder how Kyrie gonna feel when he comes back and he's the third wheel. Kyrie's a strange character, man. I don't think he'll accept taking the back seat to James Harden when he was already the Batman to Durant. Some people come up with a conspiracy theory that Kyrie did miss all this time to force Brooklyn Nets' hand to get Harden. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, it was a mastermind plan and it worked. Like I say, the Brooklyn looks good. I look for them to be there at the end. For us, the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis, poor gentleman, man. I hope he gets him a better player. I like the addition of Drew Holiday. He looked good, but he's not on the level of someone like Harden. That 1-2 punch. He's not that. He's a good two-way player. He provides that. And Chris Middleton, he's average at best. He's an all-star, but I think Giannis wants more from him. And I can look at Giannis' face after that loss last night. This guy's frustrated, man. I know he read up in the summer and signed a extension with Milwaukee, but I think before it's over with, he gonna ask for a trade if they don't get some better players around him. And last but not least, I want to talk about the Lakers over the Lakers loss to Golden State. Golden State was down 19 to start the game. They chipped their way back, and Steph Curry was big as usual. I think he had 26 in the win. Oubre was solid. Andrew Wiggins, like the one said, he provided 18. It was a controversial call at the end. Draymond looked like Draymond traveled. They didn't call it. They asked LeBron about it. He laughed. A couple plays earlier, LeBron, they got a travel call on him. They made that call, so I can understand his frustration. But it's good to see that the Golden State Warriors are competing. Big difference from last year when they didn't make the playoffs. Like I said, I think they're gonna be hanging around that 7-8 seed all year long. I think Steve Kerr is a good enough coach to get them in the playoffs this year with a healthy Steph Curry. Again, like I say, they looking good, and I'm happy to see that. And, a few other games was on yesterday, but not the magnitude of those two games. Now I want to jump into the NFL a little bit. I see that the combine has been canceled. NFL combine has been canceled due to COVID. They're gonna do most of the working the players out on pro day at the campuses. Man, that's a big change. People look forward to going to Indianapolis and interacting with the players. The coaching staff gets together. Everybody just talk, man. There's a lot of strategizing goes on at the combine. But now the rules are different, so everybody has to adjust and act accordingly. That's a big thing. I noticed I want to also touch on the Baltimore Ravens. They waived RG3. They waived Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram was a stalwart back last year. He did good, over 1,000 yards. RG3. I don't want to say he lost it, man, but with the few times that RG3 has been in the game, he didn't look like the old RG3, and I can understand why the Ravens waived him. But I believe somebody else will pick him up. He's a decent backup. Still kind of worried about Patrick Mahomes and their concussion. You know, sometimes you have to protect the player from themselves and the team. I want to say the NFL needs an independent arbitrator to come in and make decision on who can go back in. Is this player ready to play the following week? Instead of the team telling them, and then you go out there, he get hurt again. You got, like I said, you got to protect the player from himself. Cause the team want to win. That's in their best interest. And the player at a young age, they don't realize that stuff hurts when they get older. All them head injuries. So that's a tough situation in itself. And I also noticed yesterday in the little college news, Tennessee Vols, they fired Jeremy Pruitt over investigation about road players coming in. They had some assistant coaches gave the gentleman Mims. He plays for Georgia. He's an offensive tackle. I don't want to say they gave him a little money, man, and it leaked out. And Jeremy Pruitt, had just signed a contract extension, and now he's in a court. He'll be in a legal battle trying to get the rest of his contract. Tennessee said they fired him with just cause. That's a tough situation right there. Kevin Steele, the defensive coordinator for Auburn, he's going to be the interim coach until they make a decision on who they're going to bring in. We got a lot of sports this weekend. McGregor, Poirier, the NFL playoffs, the AFC and NFC championship, man, NBA. We got a lot of stuff to talk about all week, man. And before I sign off, as always, I need you guys to hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that subscribe button, man. And also interact. Tell me what you guys think. I want to hear from y'all. I want us to grow as a family, grow as a team. And then give me your opinion. Like I said, I'm not always right. I want to, especially if you see something I need to be corrected on, I can take criticism, man. Again, y'all have a good day and thank you.